sorry. I tried to come as early as I could, but I just couldn't get away. The truth is, it's been one long day. It took forever with the household chores before I finally got through. To all my in-laws in my household, starting today, add two more sisters from 2 more cities. They keep coming in from everywhere, and I keep trying to tell them, dropping hints, we don't have the room to spare. But it's this family thing of theirs about helping the ones who don't do so well. And the worst part is, if my husband doesn't like it, I can't even tell. He just takes them in without saying a word. They arrive without any warning, and he leaves them in my care every time he goes to work, every single morning. I feel like a genie, fulfilling everyone's wishes, and nobody lifts a finger to help, not even with the dishes. I used to have 3 maids. I'm down to 1. Between her and me, it's taking twice the time to get anything done. Frankly, I can't last much longer. My husband should have married Schwarzenegger or somebody stronger. I swear, I don't know anymore what to think.
It's incredible. You married a man, his family, and the kitchen sink.
I love my husband, really, and I don't mind submitting to my in-laws. But how far is this supposed to go? If I keep on tolerating this, maybe I'll never know.
Listening to this, I'm convinced tolerance is the ultimate curse. Settling for almost happy some of the time. I don't see how anything could be worse. Submission is so subjective. You can't mark a border. You can't put up a fence. And I may never know what I need to do until I find a reason that makes any kind of sense. The reasons you want to leave, the reasons you want to stay, the reasons that somehow keep changing every day. Because he provides well.
Because he doesn't snore.
Because he needs me so.
I end up needing him more.
Because he thinks he owns you. Body, soul, and heart. Because he's so confident that you'll never fall apart.
But bit by bit you do. Inside, when you feel that there might be someone else, the possibility never crossed your mind when your head was full of the sound of your wedding bells.
Because you find yourself losing that part of you you believed was yours, your attitude, your opinions, your choices, by surrender or by force.
Because you feel you should be cared for, looked after, lifted through. Because you didn't mind submitting to heaven if it was heaven that married you.
Because of all the possibilities that were promised by romance. Because maybe life was a gamble and the man was worth the chance.
Because you never thought it would go wrong. What do you do now that it does? You go through every conceivable reason until you're left with just because.
Well, I have no confusion. Today I live for my children. They are my reason for living. Whatever they may need, I'm not slow in giving. And you can laugh at my intentions, whatever they are, but I am determined at least one of my daughters should be a star.
A star?
A big one.
How big?
The biggest she can get. There are mouths to feed. She better not forget. It took me time at first to determine my reasons. I had to take up everything in sight.
Ballroom dancing.
Meditation.
Chinese cooking.
Even cross-stitching throughout the night.
And books.
Oh yes, books. The Bridges of Madison County.
I just knew it. You would. You would.
I'm sorry you don't like it, but I thought it was good. It was good. I don't even have time to read anymore. For me, a kitchen manual is all that's viable.
Well, you're not going to believe what I picked up today. A Bible.
A Bible?
A Bible. At a flea market, on a table full of books, there was this Bible, heavily underlined, looking old, a bit tattered. And I was struck that there was someone out there to whom these words had obviously mattered. Then I remembered my wedding, the first one. Hearing words from a Bible, my hand held tight in his. And I looked at my own confusion now and wondered, where was God in all of this? I mean, what he had joined together, right? Those words were clear to me. But since I'm no longer sure of what I'm looking at, maybe I might find out, what does he see?
Where is God in all this?
Where is God in all this?
I really want to know. Was he there that crucial moment when my husband decided he should go? Really? What does he see from his mighty standpoint up above? Does he even have any opinion at all on the people we choose to love?
Love? Love? We're doomed if we think of love right from the start. Marriage is a matter of life and death. It is not a matter of the heart.
I'm not sure I agree with you. If it's not love, what is it then?
Romance.
Lust. Companionship.
Or emotional dependence on men?
Break it down into those details, ladies, and whatever love is just flies straight out the door. Love is not a Hallmark card. It's Twilight Zone. And more. It's a talk show.
An art film.
A beauty contest lost in space.
It's the absence of a smile that hits you like a slap in the face.
It's everything and nothing you ever thought it would be. It's lipstick on the color that only wives have eyes to see.
It's a shopping list long as your arm. It's a bill that's never paid.
It's a theme song from your first night out. Something corny that's never played.
It's driving him to the hospital at 2 in the morning when his migraines get intense.
It's dropping hints right, left, center, and wondering how could anybody be so dense.
It's biting your lips when the labor pains come and then blaming him for the pain. It's rushing out to where the kids are playing at the very first drop of rain.
Finding consolation in graduation.
Getting thrilled, they're getting skilled.
Jewelry in unlikely places.
Overtime to pay for the braces.
Privacy.
Intimacy.
But never, never complacency. There would still have to be some love involved, right? Why else am I still there?
You've just taken it for granted. You married. It was a matter of course. You care.
No. No. No, girls, a lot of your ideas I listen to, but here, we will have to disagree. You're right. We don't understand it, but love still makes up the essence for me. All the descriptions of marriages that we've given and all the painful stories that we've shared, the one thing that's screaming out at me is yes. Our vision of love is incredibly impaired. It isn't caring for your in-laws or waiting for someone's return. It isn't cheating on another woman or providence you have to earn, and I don't know what it is. But I'm going to find out starting now. God is love, therefore love is God.
Non sequitur.
God would still have to know somehow. Yes, I'm positive. In fact, I'm pretty convinced I didn't spot out this Bible by chance, and I will go through it, regardless of what it has to say, regardless of the circumstance. I'm doing this for me. Your opinions are your own. But I don't want to be laden beyond my strength, and I don't want again to be alone. I will not risk being a widow with a living husband trying desperately to survive. And I will not see my son an orphan whose parents are still alive.
Things aren't right somehow. Everybody knows there's a crack appearing on a wedding vow. Something is wrong. Something is oh so wrong. And everybody, 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 everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody,
It is the stuff of a saying and a song. It happened a few minutes before midnight last night.
Mom! I'm missing one of my colored markers!
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I've got it right here.
You're drawing on a book?
I'm underlining some...
Now, please, Justice says there's nothing wrong with the color. A blue moon is in...
I'm underlining some of the words so they can become a little bit more clear.
What kind of book is it?
It's a Bible, dear. Don't you remember we bought it at that flea market a few weeks ago?
What's a Bible?
Nico, I'm ashamed of you. You should know.
Well, we have it in school, but none of us ever get to read it. Maybe the teachers don't suppose any of us really need it. What's it about? Is it a story?
It's many stories. One story and a little bit more. Lots of people read it when they're looking for answers.
Is that what you're using it for?
You could say that. And I'm hoping to find them there somehow, or at least some of them, whatever reading that book will allow.
It's about you and Dad, isn't it?
Is that what you think?
Well, you two keep fighting all the time.
I know. I know. It's just your mother and her stupid notion of trying to make the endings rhyme.
I don't get it.
Neither do I, believe you me. And you poor thing. You're caught right in the middle. Oh, my poor baby. Waiting in pain till I find the answer to this whole forsaken riddle. But be patient with me, all right, please? I'm doing this for all us three. I will know what to do one way or another, and then you'll see. Oh, my goodness, look at you. You haven't dressed up at all.
Well, that new shirt you bought me would not fit. It was too small.
Well, why didn't you say something? Put in something nice, something you like to wear.
Jeans and my black t-shirt. It's what people wear now.
Sounds strange, but fine. I don't care.
Yes.
Ernie, we've got to be going. We've got Bernie's dinner tonight.
I'm dropping you off, but I'm not staying.
Ernie.
No, Amanda.
Ernie, please, let's not fight.
And we won't. I'm not staying. Not with your friends and all their children there.
What do you mean?
What? You think I don't know? What you girls do week after week? You meet someplace to gossip about us, right?
We don't gossip.
Well, whatever it is you do, I do not want to be your patsy tonight.
Is that what you actually think?
Who cares what I think?